NoDQ Galaxy. We are here before our actual video to let you know that we just filmed it and the
quick disclaimer. Sorry,
they got
you're
messed
looking at half my face the entire video. But we don't want to record it because then you're not going to get genuine reactions. So sorry, guys. We don't know how to work Skype.
We don't. So we're going to blend the videos and you will go to that right now. Hello, NoDQ Galaxy. We are the ladies of NoDQ being joined by Big G. Cindy is taking a break. I'm Caitlin and Aaron is with us. We are going to be predicting Elimination Chamber for you all, which is this Sunday. We took a break also from Super Showdown. We didn't feel like doing a video for that because we did not care. But we do care about Elimination Chamber. So we will be doing that. Somewhat, but enough to do a video, we'll say that. Any overall thoughts of the show, Big G?
Well, we just had Super Showdown about 2 weeks ago, and we weren't really excited for that, like you guys just mentioned. As far as Elimination Chamber, I'm iffy about that. If there was a little bit more build towards Elimination Chamber, then I might be a little bit more excited. But you know how WWE is. They have weak builds, and then they do the show, and it's semi-okay, semi-good. So
that's a good point.
That is,
I'm going to say 4 out of 10 right now, just low expectations. Other than that, it's Elimination Chamber. Aaron, how are you feeling about this pay-per-view?
I would say about a 3 out of 10. I agree with you, Big G. There's no build. How do you get much of a build in a week? You just don't. But the chamber matches are almost always good. So at least you have that. You got 2 probably pretty good chamber matches, so you can I at least look forward to that. And there's a couple of matches that I know will be decent. And this card's not done yet, so we'll get some more stuff.
Yeah, I was thinking it looked pretty slim. All right, so yeah, I'm probably 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10, something like that. In excitement. But we'll go ahead and get started with the 6 matches we are aware of at this point in time. And we will start with the U.S. Championship, Andrade versus Humberto Carrillo. I can't roll the R very well. I tried.
I can't at all, so.
Aaron, you can start us.
I had a hard time with this match because, they keep doing Andrade versus Carrillo, Carrillo versus Angel Garza, and he keeps losing, although him and Ray did just win on Monday. But they keep losing, and what is the point of him to keep losing? And, Andrade just had a 30-day suspension. They let him keep the title. Could it be punishment for him to lose the title now after all that? I don't know. But
right.
That being said, I did pick Andrade after all of that. I think he's going to retain. I just don't think Humberto's over with the crowd. He comes out, and it's silent. And they hear that, and it doesn't make sense to put the title on somebody that it's like crickets when they come out. Andrade at least gets a reaction. Yeah. He's got Vega and Angel Garza and stuff like that. So I do think Andrade is going to retain.
Okay. Big G?
Couldn't agree with her more. My God. Andrade's going to retain. And I don't think, he's going to drop the title anytime soon. He is engaged to a Flair, so he's got some pull now. I'm gonna do an early WrestleMania prediction. I think it's gonna be a fatal 4-way for the U.S. title with Andrade, Humberto, Garza, and Rey Mysterio.
They should make it a ladder match.
There you go.
Yeah, good point.
I would be about that too.
So yeah, Andrade is gonna retain, and we're gonna keep seeing him and Angel Garza giving up for up until WrestleMania season. Caitlin?
I also went with Andrade, but I also thought it was kind of difficult because I couldn't remember all of the matches because there's been so many that I felt like I didn't remember who won what.
Every Monday.
Yeah, so...
I think Andrade's won most of the matches between him and Humberto.
And I think
which
even
scares me a little,
Garza,
but I still think he's going to keep it.
Too.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that either. But I'm also going to go with Andrade. So we will move on to the somewhat counterpart, the Intercontinental Championship. We have Braun Strowman, who is the current champion, versus, well, it's a handicap match, 3-on-1. The other participants are Nakamura, Cesaro, and Sami Zayn. So, Big G, what are you thinking?
This is kind of difficult because they could pull our leg and have Sami Zayn win the IC title, and have Zayn and Strowman at WrestleMania. But I'm gonna go with my guts here because I've been wrong with predictions before. I'm gonna say Strowman retains the IC title.
Okay. I'm also gonna say Strowman retains. A lot can happen with this type of match. You never know quite what is gonna go down, but that would be really weak for him to lose, I think. After he finally got his moment of having a single championship and all of that. So I think he's going to keep it a little longer. Aaron?
The only three who really get buried more than Strowman sometimes might be Nakamura, Sami Zayn, and Cesaro. So I definitely think Strowman is going to keep the title. So, yeah, Strowman.
Okay. So we're all in agreement on those two. Next we have a NoDQ match with Aleister Black and AJ Styles, and this one is pretty tough. I'll go first. I'm going to go with Aleister Black because I feel like they're going to kind of stomp on AJ for a little bit before he kind of comes back full force to head on in against The Undertaker, and several different things could happen during this match, but I'll let you guys go ahead and talk about that. So, Aaron, go ahead.
Me and Caitlin were talking about this one earlier because I was having a really hard time with this one. This was like the hardest one for me. My gut was like, Styles is going to win. Obviously, they want him to look strong for Taker. Like, he needs to look strong. But then I was like, when I was looking up the match card, obviously they give predictions usually. So I was reading those and everybody kept saying Taker, Taker, Taker. And I'm like, okay, Taker could be there, which would make Black win. So I'm like, wait a minute. So going very back and forth, I could see why AJ would win. It would make him look strong. Obviously, it's a no DQ match. Anderson and Gallows are going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
But what would build the feud even more with AJ Styles but to have Taker come out and decimate him, and then Black wins, and then Black looks strong too. And then he is still strong for a WrestleMania match versus somebody. So I was still torn. So finally, I asked my 4-year-old, AJ Styles or Aleister Black? And he said Aleister Black. So Black is also going to be my pick.
All right.
So Thomas, it's on you.
Good choice, Tommy. Big D?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with Black too. It'll be a good back and forth match. I think Undertaker's going to have some part in it. He won't be there physically. But, the lights will go off. And because Anderson and Gallows will be there, beating him down, and AJ as well. And next thing you know, the gong goes off. And Gallows and Anderson go running, up the ramp to see what Undertaker is. Aleister hits Black Mass, 1, 2, 3. And then, AJ eventually will most likely get his win against Undertaker at WrestleMania. So, Aleister Black to get the win.
I'm really excited for this match, though. Is anybody else really excited?
Yeah, it'll be good. That's for sure.
Yeah,
I think it has the most possibilities and could be match of the night, honestly, if they actually let them go and AJ's still not kind of hurt.
Yeah,
good point. I do think it has the potential to be match of the night. Just looking at this, unless one of the chambers steals the show.
Well,
we'll see. Okay, so let's go on to the tag team. Well, one of the tag team championships. We'll go with the Raw Tag Team Championship, which is the Street Profits, who are the current champions, versus Rollins, a Monday Night Messiah.
I wish I had a red Solo Cup. I probably had one upstairs. I should have brought it down. Missed opportunity.
What were you thinking?
I wasn't, clearly.
Anybody want to go first on this one?
I'll go. I don't care.
All right.
I think the Street Profits are going to keep the title. It doesn't really make sense to put the title back on Rollins and Murphy, especially if it's probably going to be Rollins versus KO at WrestleMania. Why would you have them in like a tag program as well? So
good point.
That's my thoughts, Big G.
Absolutely. Street Profits are going to retain. And I'm going to throw this here. I think Street Profits will be facing AOP at WrestleMania if Rollins
Interesting.
and KO are going to be going at it at WrestleMania.
I like that idea.
Good point.
I like the Street Profits. You know, Montez Ford is just charismatic as hell, and Angela Dawkins is very athletic as well. Yeah, Street Profits to retain the tag team titles and let them bring that swag.
Smoke.
Well, I agree again. I just didn't see the point in putting it on them to just take it back off again. Like, what would even that have been for?
A Monday now or never, you know. So
yeah, like not even a week later, you just lose the title again. Doesn't make sense.
No.
Yeah.
But it is WWE, so I guess we'll see.
So you never know, but I'm going Street Profits. All right, so we have our 2 chambers left. We'll do the other tag team match, which will be the SmackDown Tag Team Championship inside the Elimination Chamber, with Miz and Morrison as current champs versus New Day, Heavy Machinery, Lucha House Party, Ziggler, and Roode. And I think that's it.
Yeah.
Big G. Your pick, and then also who do you think is going to be eliminated first?
Well, Lucha House Party is getting eliminated first. No doubt about that. And I'm going to have to go with Miz and Morrison. You know, they just won the tag titles at Super Showdown. But, you know, WWE likes to hot potato the titles lately. So, yeah, I'm going my gut, Miz and Morrison to retain, and Lucha House Party to get eliminated first.
Okay. I also went Miz and Morrison because I think same thing as the last one. It's just silly to me to take it off them already. But again, this is a match where anything can happen because you've got so many teams in there. They're in the chamber. Somebody could win it. Like, I don't even know where I was going with that. So just pretend I didn't start that sentence. I know where I was
forgotten.
going with it, but it wasn't going to make any sense. So Miz and Morrison, and I'm also going Lucha House Party to be out first. And they'll probably be like the first one. I'm sure there'll be them and somebody else as the first 2. Yeah, Aaron?
I picked exactly the same for both. So,
okay.
Yeah, there's that pick.
Okay, and I'm having a feeling like this last match will also be the same for everyone.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I picked somebody, or maybe different out first could be.
First out, yeah,
could be
that is true. And I do have a little bit actually to say on this one, but I won't go first, since I think I just did maybe. But we have the women. Oh, I didn't?
No.
All right. Well, I can go first.
If you want to go first,
All right.
It doesn't matter.
We have our women, the match to determine who is going to go to WrestleMania against Becky Lynch. We have Natalya, Liv Morgan, Shayna Baszler, Asuka, Ruby Riott, and Sarah Logan. Yeah. So Shayna Baszler is going to win this match. No question about it. I think it's silly that they're doing this match in the Elimination Chamber because why? That's all I have to say.
I agree. It's a real missed opportunity. It should have been the SmackDown women with the chamber match and not this one. Like, Shayna came out and hit Becky. If that doesn't lead to a freaking like WrestleMania match, then why even do it? Sorry.
So
continue.
Yeah, that is dumb. She already basically challenged her and it was accepted in my opinion. So Shayna Baszler, and I think I'm going with Natalya first out because I feel like something like all of the former Riott Squad, are going to have some type of moment in this match. And I don't know if it's they all try to get at each other or they have like one of those, let's all work together for a minute moments and then turn on each other again. So I feel like maybe the 3 of them will work together for a minute, even though they're kind of against each other right now, and take out Natalya. That's just my guess. Aaron.
Okay. Well, obviously I agree with Baszler. that wasn't obvious for me cutting in on you there. But I think for first out, I think it's going to be Liv Morgan. I do agree with you that there's going to be some sort of Riott thing going on, but I kind of feel like it'll end up being Ruby Riott and Sarah Logan teaming up on Liv, because they both kind of seem like heels, where Liv isn't necessarily a heel. I don't really know what she is, right. And they seem to have just like basically shit on her since she came back. Right. So why not? I feel like they're just going to continue it, and she'll just be the first one out. So yeah, Big G.
Yep, gotta go with Baszler all the way. Yeah, first of all, I don't understand the point of this match, like Caitlin mentioned. You know, Baszler bit Becky, and that should have set up the match for WrestleMania. And like Aaron said, you know, do it for the women. You know, for Smackdown, because you know, look at Roman Reigns. He said, "I'm next," and he automatically gets a title match.
Right.
So why doesn't, you know, Baszler bites Becky? They go back and forth with each other for the past couple weeks, and then they throw this Elimination Chamber match. And I feel bad for poor Sheamus, because you know he entered himself in the Elimination Chamber. They canceled that one for the men. So
better find himself a tag team partner. Cesaro.
So, Baszler, I'm having Baszler win, and I'm gonna have Sarah Logan be the first one to be eliminated. I can see a Riott Squad, you know, thing going on, like you guys mentioned as well. You know, teaming up a little bit, and then Ruby turns on Sarah and pins her first or whatever. So, yep, quick and easy.
I just go ahead. I just like. If like literally Shayna biting Becky on the back of the neck wasn't like a declaration of war, then I don't know like what is. This match is pointless. Mm-hmm. And if Shayna doesn't win, then what was the point of all this?
Yeah.
They just made like 4 weeks of television completely pointless if she doesn't win this match. There was no reason to have it. Like, she declared herself Becky's opponent. She's the only one that makes sense for Becky. She's beat basically everybody else. Nobody else has any credibility against her. So yeah. This whole match is dumb. Sorry.
No, I think we're all in agreement. As we were with most of the card, except for this last who's going to be eliminated first.
And the thing is, we still don't know for the Smackdown women what they're going to do for WrestleMania. We have no idea
that's
whatsoever.
A good point.
They're not
floating
going
around.
Anywhere. But you had like the
That's
ultimate
why
declaration
there.
Exactly. Come on, Vince.
Ay.
Sorry. Anyways, my tangent.
But yeah, I think that's all, because we don't know any other matches. If there's going to be some pre-show stuff added, most likely. Mm-hmm. But we don't know that yet. And then I'm sure Noah will come get us to get our picks on that. Go ahead, Big G. What are you saying?
No, I was going to say, I'm sure they're going to add something tomorrow night after SmackDown, or, you know, Sunday afternoon. Oh, you know, here on Twitter, you know, we're going to announce, you know, 2 more matches. So
probably Bayley versus like Lacey Evans again. So you got to get that championship match in there or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right. Do you want to give your plugs, Big G?
Yes. So NoDQ.com/Big G takes you to my Twitter page. Go check out NoDQ.com/merch. Where you can get that lovely banner behind Caitlin there, NoDQ hats, pillows, mugs, name it, we got it. And you can still go to Pro Wrestling Tees and type in NoDQ and get some retro shirts there as well. That's it for me. Aaron, take it home.
You can follow me on Twitter at NoDQ/Aaron. And that's it for me. Caitlin?
NoDQ.com/Caitlin. Same thing. And this is for my dad to get the internet checked out, since it's my understanding he has not called yet. So you're being called out in front of the NoDQ Galaxy.
You called him out.
That's
Leave
right.
Comments for Caitlin's dad. Tell him to get the internet
Let's
fixed.
See how many comments we can get for him to fix the internet, because it shorts out like crazy.
Rumble is rough.
And let's get a thumbs up, just because. All right, guys. We will see you all next time.